What's going on, guys? ¿Cómo están? BugaLuis here and welcome back to another video here on the channel. And today we're going to be taking a look at two main topics that really take up the entire day, I think. So the very first one is going to be the draw of the Copa del Rey. Who are we going to face in the quarterfinals? And then we're going to be talking about the possible move of Malcom departing to Tottenham Hotspur. So with that being said, be sure to drop us a like, leave us a subscribe, turn on the bell notification icon, and follow us on all other social media to keep up to date. You get the deal, you know the drill, and let's get right into it. So let's start off right away by taking a look at the draw of the quarterfinals of La Copa del Rey. And we are going to play Sevilla. In all honesty, I think this is a good matchup. It's going to be a good test and something very entertaining. But in other words, this game is going to be demanding. That's to say the least. So if we are going to play against a demanding team, I would have liked to see probably Real Madrid. I think that game would have given a little bit more excitement to this early start of the season. Of course, that one is a little bit more demanding, but Sevilla is still a very threatening team. We're still going to have to play a strong starting 11, meaning that we're not going to be able to rest as many players. And as we know, fixtures in La Liga doesn't help too much either with this problem, because if we take a look right away at what we have coming up next this weekend, we got Leganés at home. I think that Valverde, knowing now that the draw is going to be against Sevilla, he must rotate a little bit in that game. Then we're going to put on probably our first 11 against Sevilla. Then we got Girona in La Liga, and then we got once again that Sevilla game, and we finish off against Valencia. So you see, it's a very difficult, let's say, 5 games. I certainly feel that out of those 5 games, we're going to be able to rotate in 2 of them, but that certainly will put a lot of emphasis into our first leg against Sevilla. If we do the job in that first leg and we manage to get, let's say, 2-0 win or a 3-0 win or a, I don't know, even a 3-1, I think that's going to be very suitable for us. Then come to the Camp Nou and rotate a little bit as well in that leg. But we must be able to, you know, finish it off or try to finish off the tie probably an 80% in the very first leg. That's what I want to see, and that's what Barcelona should do. And now the second thing that I want to mention is obviously those rumors that has been circulating around the media, where they say that Malcom may be departing Barcelona and they are already in negotiations with Tottenham Hotspur for a loan deal. This in all reality, I feel that doesn't make too much sense. I mean, I would think that Spurs would be looking to someone like Malcom, but in reality, that's not their main priority. Right now, they need to focus on a striker because Harry Kane is going to be out until March, and they got very tricky fixtures. They got the Dortmund tie and also the semi-final against Chelsea in the Carabao Cup. So there are some things that they need to deal with, and I don't think Malcom necessarily helps them in that sense because they need a striker. Malcom is not a striker, so I don't know. However, in our own kind of like field, in Barcelona, I feel that Malcom can be useful, and it is something that really pains me to see because it's just really clear as water in my eyes. We are not finding any good transfer targets as a striker for this window, and Barcelona should not go and try to sign somebody like Giroud, like Morata, you know, all the names I have been putting out in the rumor mill. We shouldn't go and sign one of those because they're gonna be just here for 6 months. Well, we could be using, for instance, I don't know, Lionel Messi as a false 9 and then open up more space and game time for someone like Malcom. Denis Suarez, apparently it seems that he's also going to go to Arsenal. I'm going to make a video as soon as that is made official, but it seems that Malcom right now could be used in that role. You know, if we open up Messi from the right wing and we put him as a false 9, then Malcom can easily slot there and get a lot more game time that he been doing in this kind of like first half to the season. So it just doesn't make really too much sense in my eyes about what Barcelona is thinking. And if Barcelona are buying a player in the summer transfer window and then selling him just 6 months after, that's a very bad deal and planning from the club. This is something they have been repeating time and time again, and I just see sometimes decisions being made that are not really, I don't understand them at all. For instance, the signing of Jason Murillo could have been easily avoided if we would have kept Jerry Mina and just sell Thomas Vermaelen from the get-go. But no, we had to go with Thomas Vermaelen, the most probably fragile player I've ever seen. So it's this sort of situation that Barcelona needs to get right if we want to progress not only in, well, this season, win 3 trophies, hopefully, because we're still in all 3 competitions, but just for the next 5-10 years, we need to start planning and fixing this squad. And right now, Barcelona, what they're doing is sort of kind of delaying the problem, and that's not what you should never do in any kind of situation. So once again, Barcelona, keep your fixing, and in terms of Malcom, I believe that it doesn't make really much sense. We should be keeping him But if he departs the club, I wouldn't also be surprised, because at this stage of the club's, I don't know, like hierarchy, we're just making bad decisions. So it wouldn't really surprise me. Hopefully he stays. Hopefully we go for that false 9 with Lionel Messi and give game time to someone like Malcom. And let's see how it develops later on in the next few days. Because obviously we know that the transfer window closes in about what? Still like 14 days. So let's keep at it and let's see how it goes. Hopefully guys you have enjoyed this video. Please remember to drop us a like and leave us a subscribe, and tell us in the comment box down below what do you think about the Sevilla matchup and also about the Malcom situation. See you in the next one. Take care. Ciao.